Hello, YouTube. Welcome to Todd Talks Tuesday. I am here with the one and only lovely Princess. Say hi, Princess.
Hello.
And today we are going to talk about YouTube and our favorite YouTubers and why we like them and all that stuff. So, yeah, let's get the ball rolling. I'll start. First of all, you can't go wrong with my favorite YouTuber. Overall, I think it has to be Vanoss, Vanoss Gaming. Him and his friends, H20 Delirious, Dahi Louis Caliber, I am Wildcat, Moose Knuckle, basically I do work, Mini Lad. And I think that's it. Am I forgetting anybody?
Terrorizer.
Terrorizer. Dang it, he's like my favorite, and I forgot about him. Dang it. See, that's what
How
happens.
did you forget
Every time you
Terrorizer?
try to think about all of them, you forget one of them. It always happens. Yeah, but those guys I think are overall my favorite YouTubers. I'm constantly checking their channel to see uh, if they uploaded a new video. I'm always one of the first ones to see their new videos. I love everything that they do. And I try to model my videos after that. I think it's really obvious, and I think a lot of other YouTubers do. But there's a reason for that. I mean, they're the best at what they do. They set the bar, and they continue to set the bar every week. Who's your favorite YouTuber?
I I don't have one in particular. It's just many because everyone does everything in their own different style and ways that I just I can't pick a favorite.
Oh,
It's
who are some
hard.
of the favorites that you like?
Well, I normally go with cartoons, Moose Knuckle, Louis Caliber.
Okay, so same
Uh,
same group of
yeah,
people.
basically the same people, and then like other people like Chilled, Gassy, Nanners,
Yes, the C Nanners
Syndicate.
crew too. Yeah, C Nanners
Yep.
is another one.
Minx,
So basically
Cinnamon Toast
gamers, just the
King.
gamers on YouTube,
Oh
basically.
no, one of the main people that I watch that isn't a gamer on YouTube would be Ryan Higa, or his main channel Niga Higa, and then like his second channel which is like Higa TV, which is amazing.
Why do you like him so much?
Well, I have been following Ryan since the very beginning. He started YouTube like in when YouTube was like really new, like back in like 2000, I want to say 6 or
That is a
5.
long time ago. Yeah.
Well,
Wait,
he had like
was he really around back then in 2006?
yeah, he uploaded like a bunch of stuff back then, and then just
Dang,
kept
props to him.
going. And he's a local boy, so like my brother actually introduced me to YouTube, and he was like, "Yeah, check out this guy. He lives in Hilo. You should watch his
Hilo,
videos." I'm like, "Oh my god, he's
Hawaii.
funny." And he's from Hawaii.
Okay, well, not everyone
Yes.
is from Hawaii, so when you say
I'm
a local
sorry,
person,
everybody.
only people from Hawaii can relate.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Um, what what makes you like his videos so much?
Because they're funny, and because he makes skits, music videos, he makes his own vlogs.
So the
It is
variety.
yes. And
What
then like
about
it's great to watch over the years because it only used to be like two people. It was him and his friend Sean Fujiyoshi, and then it went to when I guess when Ryan moved, and then he made friends, and now they have RHPC, which is the Ryan Higa production crew.
dang, he has his own production crew now too?
Yeah, it's
Dang,
amazing.
dude's on
He's like,
fire.
uh-huh. I have I have not been catching up. I don't know how many subscribers he has. Eh.
So you don't have like one particular genre of YouTube that you like? Because I think mainly me, I mainly watch gamers on YouTube like Vanoss and them because I think it's just more entertaining. I don't know. I do watch other things. I watch like one of my favorite YouTube channels right now is the Game Theorists, and that's Matt
Oh,
Pat. And do you know what that is?
yeah. I think
Yeah,
I saw like one video though.
yeah, where he like does these crazy theories and he proves these random things that you wouldn't be able to prove otherwise, but he uses math and physics and science to do it. And he proves things like why Luigi and Peach end up getting married from the Mario franchise and having a baby, and that baby is Rosalina, and just crazy stuff like that that you wouldn't think of. So I love those stuff. He does the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff because that stuff was so big on YouTube. Everybody was doing Five Nights at Freddy's, except
I
for
know.
one of the Vanoss crew did do Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah.
I know. I have a great question.
Okay, what's your question?
Uh, when and why did you start watching like, or who was your first gaming channel that you watched?
Interesting question. The first gamer that I watched on YouTube, which I don't tend to watch anymore because I think that his videos have taken uh kind of more kids approach. I think younger people tend to like him more than people my age, which is in the 20s. Is PewDiePie. PewDiePie was the
Oh,
first.
what?
I know, I know. I mean, well, he's the king of YouTube.
Wait,
I mean,
I'll let you finish.
he's got the most subscribed, wait, most subscribers out of any channel. So I don't feel bad for the guy that I don't watch his videos that much anymore. Um, but I watched my friend Kevin had introduced me to some of his older stuff, and I loved it. Just him getting scared, playing Amnesia and all those scary games, and it was that's when he was in like his prime, and that's when he was really really funny. And I still watch those videos because I think they're funny. I will say, even though I don't tend to like his newer stuff, um, I do like his Photoshop videos. That guy is madly skilled at Photoshop, at doing like his like in real life things where he takes like a cartoon character and makes and shows you what they would look like in real life. If you haven't seen those, go check those out because he has skills in Photoshop. I will give him that. What about you? What was the channel that got you into gaming?
Well, I think in high school, my friends used to talk about the achievement hunters and then like Red versus Blue
Mm,
and PewDiePie and the Smosh channel. And then when I got to college, and then one day me and my friend were sitting down, she was talking about it, and I'm like, oh, hey, PewDiePie, that's right, we used to talk about it. So one day I just went online and I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch PewDiePie. So I searched him up on YouTube. I checked out his first ever video, which was like it was like a Minecraft multiplayer, I think.
yeah, I think that
And
was his
then
first video. Yeah.
yeah, then he did like Call of Duty, and then that's when he did Amnesia, and I'm like, wow, these videos are actually really good. So I just kept watching them and I didn't stop. And I was like, wow, these are actually really good. Then it got to the newer stuff and I'm like, oh, these are pretty good too. And I think that's when there was like about 2,000 videos because I have a thing now that if I'm going to subscribe to a YouTuber, I will watch all of their videos first and
Really?
then I will subscribe.
Dang,
Yes.
that's a lot of videos.
Yes, it
I feel
is.
bad if I hope no one has those rules now with his channel. I mean, how many videos does he have now? I don't even know.
Oh, you know how long it took me to subscribe to Vanoss and Mini Lad?
Yeah, but I mean,
I cheated. I cheated though. There was like maybe like about 200 videos each for them that I had left, but I was like, you know what? I just love them so much. I'm gonna
yeah,
subscribe. I don't even care.
Vanoss, I don't know, man. Vanoss and his crew just have such a unique style to them, and I mean, I don't think anybody can watch them and not just crack up laughing. All of their stuff, they have, and much to their credit, like 100% to their credit, they have probably the greatest editing skills on YouTube that I have seen so far.
I think the one out of the group that has like one of the best editing skills would have to be Vanoss. He makes
Well,
really great
yeah,
efforts for editing, and it's
yeah, yeah,
amazing.
yeah. Like, there's one video in particular that still blows my mind, and it's where they go into I don't know where they go into, but they open like an elevator and Agent Smith from The Matrix is there, and then he does this like slow motion montage of like The Matrix and like everything flying around, and there's like 1,000 Mr. Smiths and or Agent Smiths, and it's the editing style on it is just absolutely amazing. Like it's incredible. Another one of the group
I love
that
that
I
because
think is underrated with his editing style, but I think he does really, really good with his editing, especially his like openings to his videos, is basically I Do Work. I think he has really, really good editing styles, and I think he kind of gets overlooked from Vanoss and Delirious and Mini Lad and some of the more popular ones in the group. But
you know what?
props
Before
to
Delirious
basically.
didn't act like, especially doing Gmod videos, Delirious wouldn't really make any like how Vanoss would have like those types of openings. Delirious
Yeah.
didn't do that, but now he does that.
Yeah, yeah, and I think that's something that sets them apart from other YouTubers is how they do those animations and those openings. And it gives it more of a professional feel to it. I think that puts them at a next level from other YouTubers.
I don't know. I like it because there's like those couple episodes of like Call of Duty and like the how they just came out with Dead Realm
Yeah.
where where it was the giant baby zombie the Call of Duty one.
Yes. Yes.
Where they're just Wildcat is screaming, and those subtitles just make it all the better.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I would literally rewind just to watch for those subtitles.
Yes. I remember. And then his girlfriend sent out a tweet of what he was saying. It sounded really like perverted. Oh, yeah. that's like I don't know how they do it, but I feel like every time they play a game, they just have the funniest things happen to them. The
The only
video
thing is
game
though,
gods shine down upon them when they play.
the only thing though is that I've noticed when they play Call of Duty World at War that um they do say funny stuff during that episode. They will say something like extremely funny, and it's like probably the funniest thing they could ever say in that episode. But sometimes when they carry it on to a next episode, it gets too repetitive.
Like what? Give me an example.
Uh oh darn, I can't remember one.
you can't you can't
But
get mad if you don't have an example.
I can't remember.
But sometimes like those inside jokes carry out to like the subscribers and the community and it turns into this huge thing that just everybody loves. Like for instance, the recent Houdini phase that Vanoss has put out there. Everybody's been saying Houdini, Houdini this, Houdini that. So much so that he made a shirt for it. I mean, dude is I mean, when you have a following like that, like you can say a stupid owl joke and then it just explodes like that. That's living the dream right there.
Oh, that Houdini joke, it's been everywhere.
It has been everywhere. Another YouTube channel that I really like to watch. I don't like that. Those are the gaming channels that I like, and like you said, C Nanners and um, Chilled and It's Uncle Slam and Mr. Sark. Mr. Sark, I think, is another really good one. Um, but aside from the gaming channels, other channels that I like, Watch Mojo. I don't know if I said that already, but I love Watch Mojo and their top 10 list. That's what they're famous for. And Good Mythical Morning is probably another one that doesn't really fit any kind of variety, like gaming or vlogging or anything like that. But I really, really enjoy their content on Good Mythical Morning and Watch Mojo. So I just wanted to throw a shout out to them too. What about you? Do you have any like channels that don't really fit like a certain genre? Like,
Not really. It's just
do you watch any vloggers then? Like,
nope.
really? Because I sometimes the vloggers are funny. Like, the ones over in England, like Thatcher Joe and Casper Lee. And then even here, Tyler Oakley, obviously, is probably one of the biggest
I've
vloggers,
seen a
if not
few of
the
his
biggest.
videos and like Jenna Marbles.
Yes, Jenna Marbles is one of the queens, yeah.
It's like I haven't gotten too much into their videos to like subscribe to them yet. Maybe I will one day.
Go subscribe, show support.
I know it's support, but I
Oh,
haven't gotten to it.
another channel is the Fine Bros and their React series. I think is probably one of the most uh, popular things on YouTube and one of the most recognizable things on YouTube. I mean, if you look at any flashback of YouTube, even in the YouTube movie that they just did or the YouTube clip where they did 10 years of YouTube, there's a little segment for the React series because they're so iconic and to YouTube, and for good reason. I mean, they're really funny. Do you watch the React series at all?
Yes, the YouTube reacts.
Yeah, YouTubers and teens. Now they have adults React too. I almost sent in a
I mean, kids.
application for it.
And
Yeah, elders React. So those are all great YouTube channels, and if you haven't seen them or don't know what we're talking about, obviously I will leave links in the description below to all those channels and specific videos that I may have called out. And please go and subscribe because it will be 100% worth your time. And that's another thing is YouTube. I mean, it's really cool how they all connect and they all band together and collaborate with each other, and I love that. And with gaming, it's so easy to do that. And so fans of like CNanners and fans of Vanoss can sometimes see those videos where they play together, and it's like, yes, yes, it's the greatest thing ever.
which is also what I like doing. A lot of people complain about like if like how Dead Realm just came out and
Yeah,
all the ones who were on that project, they're all coming out with their own videos and they're like, you know what? So because sometimes some of the content is the same, but the thing about it is a lot of people complain about it. But the main thing is like they're putting out their own content. They're
yeah.
editing it in different ways.
I
Even
love
though
seeing that though. I love
I
watching
love
like
it.
the same content from other people's point of view.
I'm like
Like,
I get to see it how you saw it because sometimes the angles aren't the same.
yeah,
It's
and
totally
like
different.
sometimes you'll see something like in prop hunt or something, you'll see like Vanoss or Sean Anderson, who's probably the king of it, just like walk behind someone in plain sight, or you're like, how did he do that? How did that hunter not see him? And then you watch it from the hunter's point of view, and you can't see him either, and you're like, dang, he's so lucky. So in that aspect, it's really cool, and I love that. I can't think of anybody. I don't know why they would get so mad about that.
Just like what is it? Uh, Vanoss Delirious basically, and I think Moo. They did the they did the Gmod hide and seek where they did their little characters edition,
Yes, yes. I was
and
just gonna talk about that actually, because there's
I don't
one
know
part
I don't know if people are
where.
over this, but let's face it, guys. Vanoss Houdini'd Delirious. It happened.
Which part are you talking about? Where he.
The part Delirious was no Vanoss was hiding like in the train, and Delirious comes in and walks through the door, and he just walks right past him.
See, I liked, and even better an example of Vanoss is right recently in Dead Realm where Moo is right behind it or right in front of it, and Vanoss is just like, "Hey, Delirious, bye," and just walks out the door like nonchalantly, doesn't run or anything, just walks out the door right behind Moo, who is hunting him. It's so funny. No, but as I was saying, I was gonna bring that up when we were talking about different perspectives. Is in those videos there was one part where Vanoss turns into like a giant and starts chasing Delirious around, even though Delirious is supposed to be hunting Vanoss. And then I was like, I want to see what that looks like from Delirious's point of view. And I got to, and I think that's a cool thing. I don't know why people would get upset that they're uploading the same thing. I mean, and there's people that strictly watch Vanoss or strictly watch Delirious, so you got to think about that too. And yeah, people are dumb though. I don't know why you get so mad about that. I love watching the same thing from different perspectives. I probably watched the same Dead Realm footage 9, 10 times just from different angles.
It's like, yeah, guys, get over it. You want your YouTubers to upload videos? They're uploading videos. You cannot complain.
Yeah. I don't like, however, one thing I will say that bugs me about YouTubers, and I won't throw any names out there, but people who have a lot of subscribers, Vanoss, Wildcat, that whole crew, um, they get paid for this. Obviously, they get paid, and they get paid quite a bit of money for this. And so it is their job to like do it, and it really bothers me when I go and I look at one of their channels, and then it's like 2 weeks since their last upload, and I'm like, dang it, like this is your job. Like I can understand because life gets in the way, and I'm definitely not one to talk about it because there was a period where I hadn't uploaded for like 3 months, and I'm trying to get better. But I don't get paid thousands of dollars for every video either, and I don't have millions of people looking at me. But I understand that life gets in the way, and that things happen and all that jazz. But
Y-
that is one thing that like I'll go back and like I know that they have it recorded because I saw it 9 times on other people's channels. So I'm like waiting for one person to look at it because I want to see it from their point of view, and they just like won't upload it. And it's been like 2, maybe 3 weeks since they uploaded anything. And I'm like, come on. But other than that, I freaking love them so much.
You know, lucky you because I still haven't uploaded in like 5 months.
Well, you're gonna do these movies now, right?
Yep. Hopefully we will start that soon. I will start that soon.
That brings
Hopefully.
us to another topic. What are there any things that about certain YouTubers? Don't throw any names on there unless you really want to. But anything that bugs you about YouTubers? I don't like when they wait too long to upload if they have
And you
millions of
know, one of the
subscribers.
people who is famous for not uploading in like a, in a couple weeks, it would be Louis.
Yeah, yeah, Louis.
Louis just sometimes he doesn't up. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's life for him because he just came out with a video, but
Yeah,
then like
he's
his last
he's
video was like
somewhere.
two
Where
weeks
is he
ago.
at? I mean, that's another thing. I don't know about their lives. You do more than I do because you follow them on Twitter and Instagram and everything. But like, I'm sure that they're
I
busy doing something. Like Louis, I think he's at Comic Con or something, isn't he? He's somewhere,
there
and
was
so he's busy
KC
doing
Con to.
something.
I think there's KC Con today or something.
I have no
KCon.
idea,
I have no
but
idea.
so
Something in LA.
I'm sure he's doing something. I mean, I'm sure he's not just like I quit YouTube, I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
just
no,
life.
yeah, I
Life
understand what
has
you're saying.
them tied up.
When he did that panel, he was like, I know I haven't uploaded in forever, and then
It's okay.
it,
I'm not mad. I still love
we
you.
still love your squeaker voice. It's the best squeaker voice ever.
I'm
Um,
trying to get to buying at least one of their t-shirts for everybody. It is
good.
hard.
Show your support. Um,
Shows.
no, one person, I probably, honestly, my favorite person in their group is Wildcat. Honest to God, I love
Oh,
Wildcat. I love the way that he says things, and his sense of humor is probably my favorite. Out of even more so than Vanoss or Delirious or some of the more popular ones, I think Wildcat takes
One
the
of my
cake
favorite
for
things
me.
about Wildcat would be like his speech. How he talks
Yeah,
is
like
like the best thing ever.
the way that he like puts his sentences together is so funny.
And
Just
it's
like
funny
in
how he'll copy everyone else too.
in
Like he mostly copies Nogla.
yeah, he like takes Nogla's accent all the time.
It's like, all right, I'll go open it then. It's fantastic. I
Nogla's
love it.
funny too. Nogla, I love when Nogla rages. I think it's hilarious. He gets so mad at everything, and I'm one of those people that does that too. But it's funnier when other people do
But doesn't he goes like full on British sometimes.
it. Well, he's Irish, but
Yeah, but he does like a lot of British stuff.
no, he's funny. I love Nogla. Nogla can sing too. Give that guy
Yes,
some
he
credit.
can.
I did not expect that voice to come out of him. But yeah, Wildcat, I think takes the cake for me. Of all the gamers on YouTube, I think Wildcat is my favorite, which is what bothers me because he doesn't upload as much as some of the other like Vanoss or them, and like you'll see his videos, and there's a period where he hadn't uploaded for like 2.5 weeks, and I was like, "Where are you, Wildcat?" And then he was like, "Sorry, I haven't uploaded. My truck got stolen or broken into, and everything got stolen." And I felt like such a jerk. I was like, "Dang it! Like, no." But then he'll come out and he'll say like I think for New Year's he was like, "I want to start uploading more," and then he just doesn't do it. And I'm like, "Dang it, Wildcat! You're my favorite. I need you. I need you. Come on,
I need you to come
come
back.
back. Come on."
And then what is it? He had a video saying he had like older footage. It's like you guys should let me know if you want to upload it. And I'm like commenting like, yes, upload it. I
Yes,
want to
please
watch it.
upload it. Upload all of it. Don't even edit it. Just upload it. We don't care. Delirious just uploaded Left 4 Dead, and he just left it unedited. And sometimes that's good. I mean, I like that sometimes. Just watching. Sometimes you'll see like something from one person's point of view, and they'll edit it in a way that you think it happened a certain way, but then you'll watch someone else's and realize that it didn't happen that way. And I love seeing stuff like that. It's cool. You get to learn the truth behind it all.
Now I know the truth.
I think I think YouTube. What do you think about while we're on the topic of YouTube? I think YouTube has really become a form of media more so than television and I think just the internet in general. I think people tend to use more now than media and stuff like television. Obviously, newspapers aren't used anymore, very rarely. But
I
yeah,
still read the newspaper.
well, you're one of 5 people. But yeah, I mean, like people get their
Well,
news
people still
from.
read the newspaper, blah.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that people don't. I'm just saying it's not as popular as internet now. Like I think everybody, I get all my news from the internet, and a lot of times I'll get news before the news stations get news. Like I'll hear about something, and then I'll go out, and my dad will be like, "Hey, did you hear about this?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, I heard about that." He'll be like, "How'd you hear about that?" And I'm like, "Oh, Facebook or Reddit or something like that." And
Oh, that's true.
I think YouTube has really become one of not necessarily in that aspect, but I think it's become such a popular thing that people are watching YouTube more so than like television. And I think television is going to be, the next newspaper. I think it's going to die because you got things like Netflix now, and you got everything is online. So I mean, you really almost don't even have to watch television anymore. And I think YouTube has evolved into so many people love YouTube and watch YouTube, and there's so much different content and variety on YouTube that I think it's become probably one of the main sources of entertainment more so than television and other forms of media entertainment.
I only watch TV for like the some shows. Like I'll watch it so I can watch TV with my mom and my stepdad, so we bond.
Yeah,
And usually they'll show like the old movies, and I'm like, oh hey, look at that. Yes, we are watching this. I love it.
but like I don't think I think as time goes on, I think the like younger generations, like kids, I think they watch more YouTube than anything. And I think as time goes on, it's gonna keep happening, and I think eventually YouTube is just gonna be the main source of television. I think television shows will probably try to get money from YouTube. I think YouTube has just evolved into this crazy huge thing, and I love it. I love YouTube so much.
I'm mad at YouTube right now.
Why are
So
you
mad.
mad at YouTube?
Because, well, I don't always have the time to always take up my laptop and watch YouTube on it, so I watch YouTube on my phone. It's
Uh
much
huh.
more simpler. It's handheld. I can go around with it, take it with me to the bathroom, do
Uh
whatever.
huh.
and they just changed like they just changed the thing where I could just press the little play button on the side and then it would pop up and it would show like everyone I'm subscribed to. It would tell me who put up a video on that day and I could just go click it. It would be right there. Now, when I press the play button, it takes me to like the what I want to watch or what I'm interested my recommended and then I have to click something in the middle with like a play button with like other little more stuff and that is how I can see all the people I'm subscribed to and it is annoying.
So
YouTube, why did you do
you
that
don't
to
like
the
their
mobile?
mobile app. Yeah, a lot of mobile apps
No,
like that.
I don't have the mobile app. I go
Oh
like
well, maybe
on
you should get the
Safari.
mobile app.
I go
Stop.
like on Safari and I
Okay,
watch it
well,
like
see,
that.
there's your first
It's
problem, is you're
easier.
going on Safari.
No, it's
Your
easier that
second
way.
problem is that you're not using the mobile app.
I don't
They have
want
it
to
for
waste
a
my money. No.
reason, for your mobile device.
No.
Ugh,
This way it's easier. But
this is
I do
silly.
not like that they did that, YouTube. Why would you do that? Please change it
The only
back.
thing I don't like about YouTube, and I think that a lot of people agree with me on this, is I don't like how they made everything go through Google Plus now. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. If I want to change, any settings on my YouTube account, I pretty much have to go to my Google Plus account, which I don't use or want, but I have to have it for some reason. And I cannot stand that. And I think a lot of people feel the same way as me, but, you know, that's what happens when you get bought out. It's just a much more hassle. It's like all I want to do is change my profile picture. I just want to change it. Better go to Google Plus and then change it on there, crop it on there, and then come back and like 10 minutes for it to reload because my internet is terrible. So that's just me personally. But I don't like Google Plus. I don't like that we have to go through Google Plus to work with everything on YouTube.
Uh, yeah, that took me forever.
But I love YouTube.
I
Uh,
do love YouTube. Thank you, people, for starting YouTube.
yeah, thanks YouTube. Now onto a slightly different topic. Princess, what made you want to start doing YouTube? Like, why did you start uploading videos to YouTube?
Initially, I wanted to start YouTube like everybody else with playing games. Like
Hmm.
everybody else. And then I
Oh,
noticed that no, it's not really my thing. I don't get me wrong, I love video games. I've been playing video games since I was so little. But now when I think about it, like I'll post gaming videos now and then, but I think I want to stick more towards like the filming industry, just like with movies and everything. Cuz movies are amazing and yes,
what do you mean?
I
What are you gonna do with movies? You're gonna make movies?
no, I can't make a movie.
You can do anything if you set your mind to it.
I I could. If I set my mind to it, I would love to be on a movie set, a big movie set. I don't care if I was the person who had to bring the assistant his coffee. That would be amazing.
Just fly out to
I just want to
Hollywood.
be on a
You can do
movie
it.
set, man. That's amazing. Behind the scenes, being a part of something big. Like I watched the vlogs that Peter Jackson did for the all the Hobbit movies. That is amazing. I love it when they do that. Movies should do that. Make more behind the scenes
Behind the
footage.
scenes are really cool. But what are you gonna do with movies if you're not gonna make movies? What do you mean by
I want to
doing videos
talk
with movies?
about them. Maybe be like a critic. I wouldn't mind being a movie critic.
You're gonna review movies.
I would like to review movies, talk about behind the scenes and how they're awesome. Totally a lot of suggestions. And then do animes, mangas, just play video games. That will be it.
That's it. That's the
And
general.
talk about YouTubers,
The
maybe, for seeing that.
the game theorists that I shouted out to earlier, they have another channel called the Film Theorists, where they talk about likewise like with their game theories being crazy and stuff. They do it with movies too. There's also Did You Know Gaming and Did You Know Movies now, where they'll just shout out facts about movies. So that's something that you could look into as well, because people love to just know about like stuff like you said behind the scenes and all that like fun little things that maybe actors or the director or cast would do behind the scenes. Yeah, that's a good idea though. That's good. Make it happen. Get some videos out there.
I will make it happen. And I'm going to
Make it
talk about
happen.
all the best movies. We are going even back to black and white. all the way up to now.
All right, shout out to Princess and her future
Woo.
movies. Maybe our next podcast will be about movies and why we love movies. But for right now, let's stick to YouTube. So. Was there a channel that got you into YouTube? I guess was there something that you watched that you were like, yeah, I want to do YouTube.
Hmm. I probably wanted to start YouTube way back in the day when Ryan Higa first came out with his videos.
Wow, so
But
2006.
I was not fortunate like others. I did not have a computer. I had no video camera. I had absolutely nothing. Like all the other kids who were like, "Oh, we have computers. We are awesome." I was like, "Nope, don't have it." The only time I ever went on a computer was at the public library. Only could go like on MySpace and all that other stuff. No YouTube. That wasn't a thing.
That's so sad.
It
So
was so
sad.
it was so sad.
Let me play the world's smallest violin for you.
I didn't get my own cell phone till I was a sophomore in high school.
I don't think I got a cell phone until I started high school as a freshman, but
And I didn't get my own computer till I was a freshman in college.
so no channel then, no specific, no one person stands out to you because I have, I mean, I can remember when I was like,
Well, mine was Ryan because I just wanted to make videos like him. I wanted to be funny.
oh,
I
so you
wanted
didn't
to
even
make
want to
videos
do
like that.
gaming videos, you just wanted to do like
I, I
kind of
didn't I didn't
skits and
want to do
stuff.
gaming videos till I had my own laptop, and I was like, oh, I can go on YouTube now. I can watch all these videos I've ever wanted to watch.
Oh. See, I remember when I started YouTube, I saw, well, I saw Pewdiepie first. That was, like I said, he was the first one that got me into YouTube. So I have to credit him with a lot of, any future success that I might have. So thanks for that. But most importantly, I saw what he did with YouTube. And more so than, just making content and putting content up there, he had this huge fan base of people that, loved him and adored him. And he used it to do a lot of charity work. And that's something that I've always, loved the idea of. I've always wanted to be a person that helps others and does charity work and does all that. And I thought YouTube was a great way to do this because you get to connect with people all around the world and all in like every part of life from all ages and all groups and everything. And if you just went out with a channel and you had some popularity, had some success, and didn't preach anything, over the top, just was kind of lead by example of how to be a good person, treat people with respect and that kind of deal. I think that could really go a long way and it could really help a lot of people. And so that's mainly why I started YouTube because I thought that I could use it, and I still think I can use it uh, to better not only myself but others, and just kind of give an example of a good person, I guess, and use it for better purposes than just making videos. And another person that I saw do that and lead that by example was Markiplier. Markiplier is very well known for doing his charity work and caring about other people, and I think he has a really big heart inside of him, and so he's a good example and a good person to go uh, model yourself after. And that is why I did YouTube. And then I started watching Vanoss, and I was like, I think I could do this. And so I had a really crap computer at the time, but I had enough to do Gary's Mod, which I love playing Gary's Mod. And we'll talk about video games in a future podcast, but Gary's Mod is obviously my favorite game and my favorite game to record. And so I started just doing it. If you want to do YouTube or if you want to do anything for that matter, there's really nothing stopping you. You just go do it. Just if you have a dream, you can achieve it. I promise you can. And it'll take time. It won't happen overnight. I think a lot of people think that stuff like YouTube, and I'm one of them. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get popular on YouTube, lickety split, like super fast. But no, I I I may never get popular on YouTube, and that's fine. At least I'm trying. And if you have a dream, you gotta try. If you want to get in shape, you gotta start working out. It's not gonna happen overnight, but in the long run, it'll be worth it, and I can promise you that. So I think
Thanks,
that
YouTube. You're the greatest. No,
what
go what?
what
No, what?
what are you saying?
It was like
You,
one of those things like, thanks, YouTube. You're the
shout out to
greatest.
YouTube, yeah, hashtag awesome. I don't know. Anyway, I think that pretty
Hey,
much covers it for today. I think we talked about a lot of stuff. Favorite YouTubers, why we like those YouTubers. If you have not seen those YouTubers or don't know who we're talking about, like I said, I will leave links to all of their channels in the description. I highly suggest you check them out and subscribe to them because they are awesome and they will fill you with hours and hours of entertainment. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up and a like, and be sure to subscribe because I will be coming out with gaming content as well, Gary's Mod mainly, and more podcasts to come if you like this. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Say bye, Princess.
Bye.